Gentlemen, start your engine!
The secret side of me, I never let you see. I keep it caged, but I can't control it. So stay away from me, the beast is ugly. I feel the rage and I just can't hold it. It's scratching on the walls, in the closet, in the halls. It comes awake and I can't control it. Hiding under the bed, in my body, in my head. Why won't somebody come and save me from this? Make it in. It's just beneath the skin. I must confess that I feel like a monster. I hate what I've become. The nightmare's just begun. I must confess that I feel like a monster. I feel like a monster. I feel like a monster. It's hiding in the dark. Its teeth are razor sharp. There's no escape for me. It wants my soul. It wants my heart. No one can hear me scream. Maybe it's just a dream. Maybe it's inside of me. Stop this monster. I feel it deep within. It's just beneath the skin. I must confess that I feel like a monster. I hate what I've become. The nightmare's just begun. I must confess that I feel like a monster. I feel it deep within. It's just beneath the skin. I must confess that I feel like a monster. I'm gonna lose control. It's something radical. I must confess that I feel like a monster.
White flag waves. Come on, Dino, bring it home. Dino can hear him yelling. He sees the checkered flag waving. He gets it done.
Works his way off turn number 4. Down here across the stripe. Jack hit. We'll get your win.
Clevenger wins at the Lanier National Speedway. Checkered flag wave. Give it to Putt Putt.
Final lap. Here we go. Drag race down the backstretch. Who's it going to be? They're so tight coming here off the lead. And it's going to be, holy crap, it's going to be Chris Thompson. Dean Reynolds down here through 3 and 4. Coming up off, looking good and clean. He will get the win here at Vernonville. Patrick Spangler working off of 4. He will get your win here tonight at Lanier. That 280 and Jeff Sharp trying to close in on the 72.
Get there, checkered flag wave. William Watson holds on.
Yo, 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 tune in, don't miss Shaggy TV, hit him with the twist. Gang on deck, let's pick up the pace. Remote in hand, it's a cartoon race. Where are you, Shaggy TV? Catch the vibes, come roll with me. Jinkies, yeah, it's action-packed. Scooby snacks and a mystery crack. Flip the channel, hit the screen. Velma's got the clues, keep it clean. Fred in the whip, Daphne looking mean. Shaggy on the snacks, munching every scene. Zoinks, got ghosts in the room. Monsters lurk, smell the cartoon fumes. Fog thicker than my uncle's perfume. Solve it quick, then straight to the tune. Where are you, Shaggy TV? Catch the vibes, come roll with me. Jinkies, yeah, it's action-packed. Scooby snacks and a mystery crack. Spooky vibes with the laugh on top. Masked villains, every case non-stop. Trapdoor falls, but the plan don't flop. Cue the laugh track, tick tock, tick tock.
We are live on the Coast to Coast Racing Network. I'm Zach Chapman with Shaggy TV. We're ready to bring you a little bit of Thursday Night Thunder. First up is your Hawks Garage 358 Modifieds. We got 24 on the list here. So we got a full field. We won't have a B main unless somebody sneaks in here. Somebody could sneak in between now and Well, whenever we decide to go, they could get in during qualifying. You still can join during that qualifying session. You're not locked out. Matt Barber was the last man to join. His car is loading up, as you see. All gray. Here we go. Is that 1.6? Jump up to P13, but this is your Hulk's Garage. 358 modifieds, I should say. Next up will be your... I'm terrible. I'm sorry. You guys know what happened to me a month ago. I don't remember the sponsors. The big block bottom, Expert Insulation. There it is. It came to me. Expert Insulation. I know that's Sam Bachman and his company. Or the company he works for, I should say. So, thank you, Sammy, for bringing on Expert Insulation here and getting me paid for the next one. We got Ryland Banks coming out here first. See what the hot shoe can do here. Rolling off of 4. Green flag set the wave. Lap number 1 underway. The 76 going to roll to the outside here through 1 and 2. Do it again through 3 and 4, but now this tells me we either like the top both laps or we're going to roll this bottom here, lap number 2, and we like the top side, so we're just going to stick to the outside. 76, that's P4. I mean, it's maybe not the lap he wanted, but it's a lap he's going to have. And Dean Reynolds, lap number 1, that's a quick one. 15.134 for the 79. Can Dino hold on to it? Going to need a little bit more time here if he wants that top spot. What can Dino do in that 79 machine? It's going to be P2 for now because the 122, the stars and bars of Brian Dickens, going to knock him 1 spot lower. Brian Dickens, welcome to the top spot. The 122. He's your quick time at the moment. Sam Bachman out there on the racetrack, lap number 1 in the books. What's this going to be for the 007? P4. Can he find a little bit more time? Sammy B. Going to want it, but can he find it? The 007, he's slower through sector 1. Can he find time? That's purple. That's a lot of time. Is it enough? It's enough for 1 more spot. Sammy B. P3 in the 007, and that's going to do it. 24 guys, your top 5, Dickens, Reynolds, Bachman, Tahafajan, and Matt Barber. Let's get ready to take a look here at your starting lineup for race number 1. Should have 8 guys here, and we indeed do. Your starting lineup looks a little something like this. Row 4 to the top shelf, the General in the 87. Andy Patton to the inside, the Philly Flyer in the 075. Trevor Giroux. Row 3 to the top shelf, the 096, of Chris Alvey to the inside, the 06 of Scott Thomason. Row 2 to the top shelf, the 122 of the Stars and Bars, Brian Dickens. To the inside, the 21 of the Wild Child, Jonathan Tahafajan. And row 1 for heat race number 1 to the outside, the 23 of Bart William Watson. And on the pole here for heat race number 1, the 210 of Barry Wallace. So 24 guys, going to be no B main. No B main here tonight. You showed up, you made the show. Congratulations. You're in the A main. So head down this front stretch. Into turn 1. We'll watch the Steve King Foundation pace car pull off. We'll see what Bart can do here on the outside of row number 1. Can he fight against the 210? Do you want to be on the outside here? I mean, that's where we saw cars in qualifying. So actually, maybe Bart in the preferred spot here as we see the green flag wave. Heat race number 1 is underway. And there we go. Bart rolling it on the outside. Can he get the run here? Horse is galloping, but the 210 right to the inside, thinking about a 3 wide. The Hoffagen trying to roll the inside 3 wide there for 4th. That's Trevor Giroux trying to work the bottom. William Watson, he falls back to 5th. Trevor Giroux, man, oh man, he's on a mission. 5th to 2nd in a matter of a lap. Big time move here for the 075. The Philly Flyer, you want some? Come get some. Go get it. Here's his teammate down there following him. The Wild Child leads the way here. 5 left to play. A little bit of contact there in the back. That's going to put Scott Thompson around. Now the Philly Flyer looking to the outside here. He's got the stars and bars taking a peek underneath him. Brian Dickin looking for a little special here. 2-for-1 discount through 3 and 4. Little bit of contact there. He slides up, makes the move. Oh, now the Philly Flyer going to see if he can do it back here. They're slide jobbing each other for 2nd, 3rd, and 4th. I mean, this is getting interesting here, but it's letting Hoffagen kind of walk away with this thing. Free skating for the 21, 3 laps to go. Hoffagen, he's out front. Can he hold on to this thing? I mean, he's going to have 2 sticks in the air, 2 more trips around. The Philly Flyer, he's got his sights set on him, though. He's had 2 laps of dead straight on him. Trying to peek to the inside. He's going to make a move. Slide job through 3 and 4. Park it on him. Cut back underneath. Giroux leads this lap. There's contact. Final time through 1 and 2. Hoffagen looks like he's got it. Battle on for 2nd. William taking a peek. Can he get there? I don't know, but the Hoffagen, he wins heat race number 1. Giroux has P2. Watson almost gets there. He's going to come home 3rd. Dickens 4th. Thomason, Wallace, Alvey, and Patton round out the field. Let's see if we can get a guy to grid up here. There we go. Take a look at the starting lineup for heat race number 2. Row 4 to the top shelf, the 61 of Alton. 4th to the inside, the 280 of Scissors, Mr. Jeff Sharp. Row 3 to the top shelf, the 066 of the Strut, Mike Weeda. To the inside, the 027 of Ryan Elzey. Row 2 to the top shelf, the 79 of Dino. Dean Reynolds. To the inside, the 16 of Mr. Excitement, Matt Barber. In row 1 for heat race number 2 here, I should say. The Lucas Oil Speedway here in Wheatland, Missouri. To the outside, the 17 of Mr. Shane Billings. And starting on the pole, the 390 of Mr. Brewer, Mike Brewer. So Mike Weeda not able to get out on the racetrack in time here. We're going to be missing a car. He's not going to be out here for the heat race. Tough break. What's up, Butters? I'm doing pretty good. Thank you for asking. Here's the Steve King Foundation pace car pulls off. Yeah, Butters, pretty good day, man. Yesterday was rough. Yesterday was a bad day. I couldn't even broadcast. I was supposed to broadcast. I couldn't. I had to scrap it. As the green flag set the wave here, heat race number 2 is underway. Let's go play. Brewer going to slide up, protect. He's going to take P1 right away, going down the backstretch. They're 3 wide here for 2nd. Dino shoved in the middle, going to be the cream here in the pie. What's he going to do? We got the 16 down low, 17 up high, the 79. Trying to make them both work, trying to squirm in the middle, trying to make it fit. You got 1. Can he get 2? Dino trying to make it work. Other people would have quit on this. Not Dino. Oh, now he works it up to the outside, but moved Dino up one. Started fourth, up to third. That's a win here for Dino. Oh, contact there. 61 going to go around. Jeff Sharp goes over. And, man, that's a tough break as the cars keep racing. No caution flags here in the heat races of coast to coast. Oh, 61 backing it up on the racetrack. That's not what you want to see. Now he's going to disconnect here as we're halfway four to play. Dino rolling around here in the middle, but he can't reel those front two in, man, with only 3 laps to go. He doesn't have much of a shot at this thing unless that 17 gets a little racy here. Can he go up and make a move on the 39 of Mike Brewer? Not a lot of play time yet, 2 to go. Down the backstretch into 3. Mike Brewer still leads the way, but we have seen the lead shrink just a tad. But with only 1 lap to go, Brewer should have this thing locked up. Final time down the backstretch into turns number 3. Mike Brewer says, look at me. I'm going to win a heat race here in Wheatland, Missouri. Give him heat race number 2. Followed by Billings, Reynolds, and Barber, your top 4. Elsie, Sharp, 4th, and Weeda round out the field. Final heat race of the night here for your Hawks Garage. 358 modified. Let's take a look here. Back half of the field, row 4 to the top shelf, the 68 of Tom Atlas. To the inside, the 147, Michael Vecchio. Row 3 to the outside, the 327 of Mr. Terry Walters. To the inside, the double nickel of Mr. Wednesday Night, Brian Moore Sr. Row 3 to the outside, the 007 of Sammy B, Sam Bachman. To the inside, the 31 of B-Temp, Brandon Templeton in row 1. For heat race number 3 to the outside, the 099 of Billy Robertson. Starting on the pole, the 76 of the Hot Shoe, Ryland Banks. I believe he is the Hot Shoe. If he isn't, honestly, Ryland, F me, man. Just tell me where to shove it, brother. When I'm not around quietly, when you're rewatching this thing, just tell me where to go, brother. You know where I should go. As the green flag waves, heat race number 3 is underway. Oh, here we go. 99 going to look to the outside. He gets a big run on Mr. Banks here. Ryland, can he send it up? Can he protect the top shelf? He's sure as hell going to try. 99 going to look to the inside, but he can't do it this time. Banks going to hold it off. Leaves a lane open. 99 can't do anything with it. Meanwhile, side by side there for 3rd. Sammy B going to look to the inside. Can't slide up in front of the 31. B-Temp going to power around the outside. He holds on. Bachman not done, not giving up yet. He's going to work to the inside. That battle contact there for the lead. See the 99 work to the inside. B-Temp goes around. He works it, moves himself up to P2. What can Sammy Bachman do? Can't do anything. In fact, he may lose one here if he doesn't go quick. And I mean about right now. Big move here by Sammy. Can he send it up the racetrack? Slide job. 99 looks back underneath. Here we go. Do-si-do into 1 and 2. 99 going to think about it. Can he do it back? Not this time. Into 3. Oh, a little bit of contact going down the backstretch. 99 going to send it up the racetrack. Sammy looks back underneath. Meanwhile, we got a battle heating up towards the front. The 31 inching closer and closer to your leader. Going to take a peek. He's thinking about it. He's flirting side by side for the lead. Meanwhile, Bachman takes a peek back for third. He's got it at the line. Can we hold it off 2 more times? Slide job there through 1 and 2. Bachman's got it back going down the backstretch. Coming to 1 lap to go. This time by, we're going to see that white flag wave. The field looks set here. Ryland Banks, can he hold on? Can he hold off Beat Him? That 76, maybe not the quickest car, but he's the most comfortable right now. He hasn't made any mistakes. Final time through 3 and off of 4. Give it to Banks. He wins heat race number 3. Templeton, Bachman, and Roberts your top 4. Moore, Vecchio, Walters, and Atlas round out your field. Stick around on the Coast to Coast Racing Network.
Thank you to all of our sponsors.
Almost time to go racing here at the Lucas Oil Speedway here in Wheatland, Missouri. 30 laps. There's some small block modifieds. Let's get ready to take a look at your Hawks Garage 358 modified starting lineup. Row 12, rounding out the field to the top shelf, the 68 of Tom Atlas to the inside, the 066 at the strut, Mike Weida. Row 11 to the outside, the 87 of the General, Andy Patton to the inside, the 327 of Terry Walters. Row 10 to the outside, the 61 of Alton, fourth to the inside, the 096 of Chris Alvey. Row 9 to the top shelf, the 147 of Michael Vecchio to the inside, the 280 of Scissors, Jeff Sharp. Row 8 to the outside, the 210 of Barry Wallace to the inside, the double nickel. Mr. Wednesday Night, Brian Moore Sr., row 7 to the top shelf. The 027 of Ryan Elsie to the inside, the 06 of Scott Thomason. Row 6 to the outside, the 099 of Billy Roberts to the inside, the 16 of Matt Barber. Row 5 to the outside, the 122 of the Stars and Bars, Brian Dickens to the inside, the 007 of Sammy B, Sam Bachman. Row 4 to the top shelf, that's 79 of Dino, Dean Reynolds to the inside, the 23 of Bart, William Watson. Row 3 to the outside, the 31 of B-Temp, Brandon Templeton to the inside, the 17 of Shane Billings. Row 2 to the top shelf, the 075 of the Philly Flyer, Trevor Giroux to the inside, the 76 of Ryland Banks. And row 1 here for your A main, the 390 of Mike Brewer. And starting on the pole, the 21 of the Wild Child, Jonathan DeHoffagen. The green flag set the wave. 30 laps to play. Your A main is underway. Let's get it done here in Wheatland, Missouri. 3 wide for the lead here through 1 and 2. What are you going to do? DeHoffagen on the bottom, Brewer upstairs. Oh, here comes Banksy Boy on the bottom. He almost clips the apron. Oh, boy, 3 wide here in the back. That's not what he wants. 4 wide now. Look at the 16 here. Mr. Barber, where did he come from? Up 5 spots. Where'd you find that, Mr. Barber? Meanwhile, Brewer takes the lead there off of 2. He's got the top shelf working. DeHoffagen swings it in deep. They're through 3 and 4. Shuts the door. Brewer goes around. Oh, man, he pays the ultimate price. The 122, he gets some of it. He's stuck inside Brewer. Oh, boy, that's not what... Man, oh, man. That is not going to be a fun one here for Mr. Brewer. And you can see, I mean, he pulled the pin in it. And you could see floating up, kind of shutting the door. And, you know, you decide, what's the right way to say this? You know, I can't really, as if the video game me, you know, obviously you want to go for that. You want to make that move happen. But if you're sitting in the car, you know, if you go for that move at the racetrack, you can't necessarily blame DeHoffagen for that one. You know, I mean, it's... that one's tough. That one's really tough. And yeah, I don't know. You're not gonna gain any new friends over that. That's for sure. But man, that's a tough break. Tough break for those boys here, and we should see the lights go off. Hopefully, we can hang out a little closer to that pace car here in the future, so I can see the pace car. Here's DeHoffagen leads the way down into 3 and gets set to go off before he can drop the hammer. Any time after that tire right there. Green flag waves. We're back underway. DeHoffagen going to go to that top shelf right away, go up and seal it off. Now that 75 says, thank you, going to take this lead. That was short-lived there. Good move by the Philly Flyer, who takes this thing. B-Temp goes up, and a little bit of contact there between him and Reynolds, I believe. Let's see here. I think he goes up and, yeah, just gets into the side of the 21, and yeah, he tries to fit it in front of Dino, and that was never gonna happen. Dino got into the back of him there in the 31. Majorly paid for that. We had a couple victims in that. The 122, he pulled down into the infield. He had enough. Tahophagen, he may have gotten damage under that. The 21 coming down pit road. He's gonna skirt off here. He won't go a lap down or anything, but making the trip down pit road, that's not gonna be fun to do. Trevor Giroux going to lead us to the green flag here. He's got Billy Roberts on the outside. Barber, Banks, row 2. This is it's going to be an interesting race here. I'm telling you, if we stay green, this could be fun. Green flag waves. We're back underway. Yeah, here we go. Cutting underneath here. Good move by Billy Roberts. Good night, Billy. Highway robbery in that 99. That's a good move, son. He leads the way. Billy Roberts up 11 spots. He came to play today. Billy Roberts, man, he is that dog. Oh, we're running out of room. We saw it coming. Mike Brewer was trying to get it done on the outside, and Michael Vecchio ran him up the hill out of room there. And you could see, let's go up top. And that's, Mike Brewer, there definitely is a lane up there. I mean, he's got half the car. But you can just, a lot of guys aren't comfortable, Which, yes, is that the outside? Yes. Mike Brewer's showing you what 1 out of 15 guys can run, but the other 14 out of 15 are running with that 707 guys running right there below the slick, just playing it safe. And, when you catch them by surprise, if they don't have that mirror on, we'll never know. They can lie and say that they do or don't. But, if he does not have that mirror on, he doesn't know Brewer's up there. He really doesn't. And I'm not gonna. I've got no reason to lie about it to make myself look cool or not look cool. I run the mirror. I don't. I guess some people say it. Then it can affect me in ways where I'm trying to block and stuff. Yeah, maybe it can, but whatever. I'm just honest. Whatever, yes, I do. I run the mirror because I like to see if guys are faster than me behind me and where. I'd like to be able to adjust. As the green flag waves, we're back underway. Dean Reynolds taking a little bit of a peek there for 4th. Can't get it done. Meanwhile, 16. Matt Barber, he was going to take a peek there for 3rd as well. Yellow flag waving again. Boy, oh boy. People are getting nasty out here today. I believe Mike Weida here, he was the caution flag. Let's see what happened to the strut. Yeah, we're just running into people. And we do not. I hate doing this. So yeah, they're on lap 10. So we've had 4 cautions. We're only 10 laps in. That is not very good, my boys. Billy Roberts needs this thing to stay green, man. He's got a good car. Just needs it to stay green. Click some of these laps off. Rolling into 3 and off of 4. Green flag set the wave. We're back underway here. 20 laps to go. We've got 10 in the books here. The Lucas Oil Speedway. We're good so far. Battling for second here. Matt Barber taking peaks. We got, oh my God. Oh, Canada here. I mean, 4 of our top 8 caution flag here, and Brandon Templeton. He goes around in the 31 machine. Tough break there for B-Temp. Caution flag's gonna wave here. LZ going around too. That 027 machine. He must have just had some damage from before because he was going to take a trip down pit road. All right, let's see here. Pace car just came off. Gonna go back green this time. We've had 5 cautions. Lots of laundry on the racetrack. Yeah, go late. Keep them guessing. Stack them up. We're back underway. Side-by-side battle there for third. Trevor Giroux, he's been struggling here. This is clearly not been his racetrack. I mean, he is on the back burner right now. Ryland Banks fighting to get to that outside, trying to steal back into the podium spot. He's got it for the time being, the 76. On the move right now. Dino trying to power around the top side. Bachman working the bottom. Barber getting a lot closer here in the rearview mirror of the 99 machine. He is inching. Cross flags finally wave. We got 15 left to play. We are halfway. Caution flag gonna wave one more time. We got 2 go around. 66 and the 390. Caution flag gonna wave. There you go. You see him throw it in there. He gets into the tower and or the tire, and Mike Brewer with nowhere to go. He just gets sucked up into that. That's a tough break. Yeah, what's up, Darius? Man, McGrubid's going really good. Actually, I work there every Friday night. I'll be there tomorrow night. Got, I think, five classes there tomorrow night. It's mostly micro sprints. We run 600 winged, wingless, 300s, 500s, and then junior sprints. So tomorrow night should be 5 classes. I think I named. I don't know. I had a green flag waves. We're back underway, but man, long story short here, I had a stroke, man, a month ago. So you're catching me here at my best. I'm getting better day by day, but I'm slowly recovering here. As we've got a battle for the lead. Nah, maybe looking like it. Barber trying to take a peek back down to the inside. Here we go. Do-si-do. Barber looking. Can he take advantage of it? We're too wide. Side by side. Across the starter stand. Roberts has it this time. Barber taking a peek, and you know as well as I do, man, we have had a lot of caution flags. While he's there, he's got to make it count, man. He's got to make this thing stick. Can Barber get there? Not this time. Oh, man, Barber is right there, man. He can smell this thing. He can taste it. Can he take advantage of it? Can he sneak to the inside? We've got a side there. There we go. There we go. We knew it was coming. Caution flag waves. And that sucks. That sucks. That sucks so bad here for Barber. Oh, man. You knew it was going to happen. You just didn't know where. Yeah, just went up there and you kind of went to drive it up there. You slow down on the track at all, man. You're bringing out that caution, and that's what happened. That is a tough, tough break. Here for Matt Barber, who's just putting his face in his palms, man, and he is wondering what the hell he's got to do. I mean, we've had 7 cautions. I mean, this is kind of wild, you know. Green flag waves were back underway. Billy Roberts continues to be the man out front. Here we go. Matt Barber says, fine. I'll nail it this time. I'll do it in one lap. To the inside, through 3 and 4. Here we go. The 16. Can he get it? Side by side. Give it to Barber. I think he led that lap. He'd have it if a caution flag waves. He says, guys, wreck this time. Caution flag. Come on, please. Please. No caution flag. We continue. Now Roberts has it back. Oh, Barber says, come on, guys. We're not doing anything the way I want it or the way I need it. What are you doing here? We're coming to 7 laps to go. You're going to let Billy Roberts win this show. Oh, Roberts fighting. He's dogging him. He's drag racing him down the backstretch on the inside. Oh, Sam Bachman sends it in there. He gets into the back of the 76. Ryland Banks down in the infield. That sucks for the 76. Not what he wanted to have happen. Matt Barber still working for the lead, trying to fight. Can he do it? Oh, man. Meanwhile, Dino, P3 for the moment. He's lucked into this thing, but can he get a little bit more? It's the 16 and the 99. If they get the beating, if they get the banging. Oh boy, that 79 might get the singing. I mean, he could have it all. But we got 3 laps for the front 2 to set off all the fireworks. What can they do? Through 1 and 2, side by side, the 16. He can't make it work. He is trying. He is clawing. He is fighting tooth and nail. Just can't get it to work. Can't get it to hook up. 2 to go. 2 more times around the Lucas Oil Speedway. Can Barber find enough? Can he power this thing, or can Billy Roberts hold on for 1 more lap? 1 final time around the Lucas Oil Speedway. The Gears Unlimited 99 machine has half a trip around. Final time through 3 and 4. Off of 4. Can he hold on? Barber to the inside. Roberts holds on. Billy Roberts gets it done by a nose here at the Lucas Oil Speedway. Barber P2 and Dino rounds out the podium. Hell of a job by the boys. I mean, it was wild. You know, I mean, it was what's the word for it here? What's the word for when you had a stroke, you know, and you can't think of any damn thing. So you're prolonging things for words. I don't know what the hell I'm trying to say. You know, the beginning, it definitely wasn't the best race in the world, but the end, boy, oh boy, that was quite the showstopper. And Billy Roberts and Matt Barber, they gave it to us, man. What a race. Let's take a look here at this final rundown here. I forgot to do that last Monday night with that damn stroke brain. I'm not forgetting to do it. Hawks Garage 358 mods. It did not disappoint whatsoever. Billy Roberts, Barber, Reynolds, your top 3. Trevor, William, your top 5. Billings, Bachman, Moore Sr., Sharp, Tahophagen, your top 10. Rest of your field, Alves, Walters, Thomason, Elzy, 4th, Atlas, Banks, Patton, Wallace, and Weta. Your bottom 4, Brewer, Templeton, Vecchio, and Dickens. Let's go ahead. Let's the little rewind button I got. Give me Dino here. There we go. Let's talk to this driver in the 79 who probably couldn't wait for this damn thing to get over and probably felt like he kind of luck boxed into this P3. I mean, he was hanging out 4th, 5th the whole time, and you know those boys got to racing a little bit in front of him, and well, before he knew it, he just found himself in P3. But let's talk to him about it. Dino, man, hell of a job. P3, brother. How are we feeling after that one?
Yeah, we got a little lucky there with Ryland. I didn't know what happened. You know, I was trying to do the outside in 3 and 4, and then it was working. All of a sudden, I'm like, I hear his motor down there, and hear his motor, and then all of a sudden, I don't hear his motor. I go, what the heck happened there? So I think we're 4th or 5th place car out because Sam was right on me too. But we had a good car, and we just got a little lucky there to get 3rd. And it was it's good to get a podium. As you know, I was trying real hard to get a podium on Monday for certain reasons, and but you know what, we got one on Thursday, so that's good.
Yeah, man, and you know, this is a place for totally different reasons, and I don't know why I'm going to say this track, but it's just kind of the one I can think of. And you know, it's almost like Williams Grove, kind of, where you know everybody wants to fight for that same spot on corner entry, and man, you can get into so much trouble. But when guys kind of spread out, span out, it can be a lot of fun, and that's what we saw those final 10 laps. Does it kind of feel like that to you when you're driving it?
It does, because and it changes also. The one thing that you can't do here, and I'm going to bring it up because Brandon threw that slider on me, and when he got done with the slider, he lost so much momentum. I had nowhere to go, and I just cleaned him right out. But it wasn't intentional. It was just. When he threw that slider, he was just so slow, and I was getting such a run off 3 and 4. But Williams Grove, you can throw sliders and hold the momentum because I think the corners are just apex a little different. But that is a unique deal because Shaggy, you're right. Because Williams Grove, you try to either hug the bottom and do the top, and then when it gets burned off, you can run the middle. So I think here though the middle plays a little bit more than Williams Grove and plays a little bit more than a lot of tracks.
Yeah, well, man, at the end of the day, I kind of saw what you were seeing. You're maybe going to hang out 4th or 5th, but your teammate, and I can't remember who that was. It's 70. It was Ryland Banks. That's right. They make a little bit of contact, and all of a sudden you're hanging out in 3rd. Were you thinking at all? I know it would have been a little bit greedy, but man, Billy and Matt, they were running side by side. Were you hoping at all, man? If they rub, if they bump, you're right there. Were you dreaming? You having any big pictures in your head?
Well, I was turning a little bit faster times than they were, but I think that's because they were side by side. But Billy was giving Matt a lot of room, and Matt was giving Billy a lot of room. They weren't even close to each other really. So I didn't think anything like that. Now, if that happens, I'm not going to apologize for it. I mean, when you're an old fart like I am, you need a little bit of luck, and but I didn't think it was going to happen with those two. They know how to race hard, race clean, and and I tell you what, I said when we got done with the racing, I go, I had the best seat in the house to watch that battle. That was a lot of fun to watch.
Yeah, man, you definitely did. I mean, they were side by side those final couple laps, but Dino, with all that's happened to you, you've been through a lot, man, and for you to be able to come home, finish on the podium, that's a great start to this Thursday night. Great job, Dean. You got anybody you want to thank?
Well, first of all, I want to dedicate this to my dad. I was very sad Monday. It was the first time I didn't send him a link, and sorry if I get a little emotional here, but that was tough. And I wanted the podium on Monday, but we came close, and we got one here. So that's all I want to say. I just want to dedicate it to my dad and say hi to Megan. Thank you.
But hey, Dean, hell of a job, man, and I guarantee you, brother, he's up there, he's watching you, and he's rooting for you, man. Go get him again.
All right, brother. Thanks a lot.
Dean Reynolds bringing home third, and boy, oh boy, I am trying to hold this thing together. So let's get Matt up here. Let me talk to Matt before I start bawling my eyes out here. Matt, brother, you bring home P2, man, and it was a side-by-side finish, a drag race to the line, man. He couldn't get any closer, and after all that nonsense we had for the first 15, 17 laps, I mean, we needed that. I needed that. Hell of a run, brother. I know P2 maybe not what you wanted, but we all needed it. we needed that show. Hell of a job, man. How are we feeling about it?
Oh, pretty good. I've said in the past, if I don't always have to win to have fun. If I get a second place or anything like that, and it's good racing, that's just as good for me. So that's exactly what that was right there. What was it? 0.026 at the line with Billy, and it was side by side like every lap after the last couple of restarts. So tons of fun. You always love being able to race with somebody. It's door to door, not touch, and even if you do touch, it's just a little tap. And I don't think we touched once, and it was just hard racing. I had a ton of fun. Huge shout out to Billy for a good run. He's always fast here, and shout out to Dean as well for rounding out the podium. That was a good race for him as well.
Yeah, and dude, you kind of, I mean, I don't know if it was you so much or if it was him. I mean, maybe you'll have an insight here. You kind of shocked me, that first lap. I mean, you came out, and I don't know what you felt in the car, what you saw, but you led that. You came out in that opening lap on that final restart. You took the lead real quick, and then I don't know if you sparked something in him, what it was, but he kind of cracked the whip, and then he took it back, and then every single lap from there on, he just was beating you by a nose. I mean, what was it about, could you get it done on the inside? Did you need that track position on the outside? I mean, what was it, man? What was that edge that he was getting you with on the outside?
I think most of it was the little, what Dean was talking about, like a little 3/4 slider that he was doing in 1 and 2. I think by the end, it came through a little bit better, more consistently than the bottom, because the bottom was very much a game of like inches and getting yourself slowed down enough to get the tack at the bottom, but being low enough to get that, but not hitting the tires, which I also do a lot. So I actually did. I'm pretty impressed with myself with how I did tonight. I never run the bottom in 3 and 4 here, but it was actually, I think it was even better than 1 and 2. It's usually the other way around. So it was just when I took the lead, I kind of figured it would be not easy. I mean, knowing Billy at this track, and it's Billy, and as a whole, he's a good driver and he's fast. And it was getting by in the restart, and then the next lap, I just missed my mark in 1 and 2, and that made him edge by. So I think what I was talking to Rylan there in the race, trying to tell, and Rylan and Shane, all the guys that I was talking to, it was they were both very quick, very bottom and middle exit, but the middle exit was a lot more consistent and forgiving, and you can hit it more often. But the 1 and 2 was about the same, if not a little bit faster, but you have to hit it perfect every lap, which unfortunately I couldn't, but it was still a ton of fun. I really enjoyed that.
Well, Mr. Barber, man, you should know me by now, man. I call it how it is. And, you know, that first half of that race, brother, it sucked with all the cautions.
Oh, yeah, man. I think the first, 6 to 7 laps, I was 3 wide on the very bottom for, those first 6 to 7 laps in a row, and it was a different 2 people on the outside of me every lap. So it was getting kind of hectic. So, yeah, it was definitely hectic for sure.
Yeah, man. I mean, it's pretty unbelievable. You know, it's not often you come here, and you know, I'm looking at this now. I mean, you started what 9th, 11th. You started 11th, and holy shit! I mean, he started 12th. That's unbelievable, man. You guys came from row 6, so I mean, pat yourself on the back. That's a great run, Mr. Barber. Hell of a job on that P2. I know you wanted P1, but man, you got another shot for 1. So go out here and get him in the next one. But who you want to thank on this one?
Of course, you, Shaggy, for putting on the broadcast as always. Huge shout out to Hawks Garage for sponsoring the small block side of this Thursday Night Thunder. All my guys that I race with all the time, Tessier Mechanical, of course, Vertex Graphics for all the designs I do, and a big thank you to Billy for running a hard, good race as always, and shout out to Dean as well for rounding out the podium, and of course everybody watching. I hope they're enjoying the race.
Yeah, man, that was a hell of a job. For real, that first half absolutely sucked with the cautions, but man, you guys, you brought that thing to life. That was a lot of fun to watch. Go out here and do it again, man.
Thank you, sir.
Matt Barber getting P2. Let's go ahead and let's bring up this winner here. We made him wait long enough. Billy Roberts, I mean, you go out here, not only do you bring home the win, man, you get hard charger too. And at a race like this, full of caution flags in the beginning, how the hell did you come from 12th and get this thing done, Billy? I mean, impressive drive, man. That's all I can say about this. It's one of the better drives I've ever seen from you. I mean, pat yourself on the back, brother. That's a hell of a job.
Yeah. Well, we got lucky. We had some crashes up front.
I don't know about that. You're pretty damn good at these, Billy. That's a well-deserved win, man. Well-deserved.
Yeah, I kind of tucked in behind Matt there for a little bit, like he talked about. He ran around the bottom, and I snuck in behind the bottom too, and we just got some lucky breaks, and then all them cautions were getting old. But after that, we kind of, with 10 to go, we kind of got a good 10 lap race there, and it was just fun. Like I told Matt, I didn't care if I got first or second in that deal. It's fun to run people like you like to be ran, and side by side racing, and just puts on good, for you and everybody else, and it's fun for the drivers as well.
Yeah, I mean, when you're running side by side with somebody like Barber, I mean, he runs a car in real life. He's gonna race you respectful. He always does. I mean, how much more, does that add to it when you know that, you can kind of plant that car in the middle. You don't have to go way up top, and he's going to respect you. He's going to leave you that space. I mean, how nice is that, Billy? Because, I mean, if you're going to be honest with you, man, if I'm that car down there, if I'm in the 16, Billy, I don't know if I give you that same respect and space. I mean, there are not many guys out there that are of the 16 car's quality. I mean, not many guys will run you the way Matt does, and I mean, that's pretty damn fun to be around.
Oh yeah, I feel really comfortable around Matt, and Rylan and Trevor and Sam. Them guys. They run so good and they run so clean, and you're going to bump every now and then, but like I told him, it's a fun race like that. First or second, it doesn't matter to me. I mean, the win's always great, don't get me wrong, but just enjoying it is what makes me happy. So,
well, I'll tell you what, man, I'll tell you the same thing I told Matt there. we didn't enjoy that first half very much. Lots and lots of yellow laundry on the racetrack, but man, you and Matt, dude, that was a barn burner, man. Those final 10 laps, they were fun to watch, and I think you're gonna have a little more fun watching them back than Matt will, being the fact that you get to hold this checkered flag at the end. But Billy, hell of a job on the win, man. Like I say, hard charger, and you get the checkered flag. I mean, that's the perfect points night. That's what everybody is going for. So congratulations, pat yourself on the back, and chug one for me, brother. Who you want to thank on the big win?
Of course, Gears Unlimited, Vitale Motorsports, A&J Landscaping, all of my teammates over at Leadfoot Mafia, and you, Shaggy, and Hawks Garage, of course, for sponsoring it. And we'll go see if we can't get another one here in the big blocks.
Yeah, and shame on me, Billy. That damn stroke. My damn brain. I forgot to ask those guys, and I think it's a decent question to ask here. But so I'm going to ask you: is there any thought at all? Are you going to run the big block next, or is there any thought? Do you bring this thing back out, or to run the inside, or do you want the big block? What's your thought process there?
No, definitely a big block. You can run the bottom, same. Definitely a big block.
Okay.
There's no substitute for horsepower, cubic inches.
All right. I'll take your word for it, Billy. Go get him, brother.
All right. Thank you.
Billy Roberts bringing that thing home in victory lane, taking home the checkers. With that, we step away here for a minute or two. We'll be right back here on the Coast to Coast Racing Network. Stick around.
Thank you to all of our sponsors. Thank you to all of our sponsors.
back live on the Coast to Coast Racing Network. Big Block Modifieds brought to you by Expert Insulation. Can't read the phone number. Too small on my screen. You can see it. Read it for yourself. Thank you, Sammy B. Wait, where is Sammy B? Is he out on the racetrack? Oh. Sims tucked back there in the pits. Is trading paints working? Oh yeah, it is, of course. Right as I click on Sammy, we go to qualifying. See this nonsense we got out here on the racetrack. Ooh. Brandon Templeton's winning. Let's see B-Temp here, lap number 1. A lot more racetrack left in this one. We got cars wanting to use the bottom. And this one, Billy Roberts, purple, green, purple. Billy Roberts. That's quick time in the 099. Knocked it off by Dean Reynolds. Good night. Dino. P1 with a 14.559. Can Dino get a little bit more time this time? Yes, we can. No, we can't. I read that wrong. That was a 14. Wait. I don't know what I just saw. I could have sworn I saw it pop up purple. And the time didn't go faster. I don't know what I saw. 14.56. Sam Bachman, P5, first time around. Dives it into 3. Off at turn number 4, Sammy B. Look at me, P7. Good night, he says. Mike Brewer, can he find more time? No. P2. William Watson, can he? No, yellow, that ain't gonna do it for a fella. Michael Vecchio, P11 right now. Tom Atlas out here in the 68 machine. What can the world's strongest man do? Ooh, he ain't gonna do nothing because he runs out of time. Checkered flag waves. Dino, Brewer, Giroux, your top 3. So let's take a look at the starting lineup 4. Heat race number 1, rounding out the field, the 051 of Putt-Putt, Clay Christopherson. Row 3 to the top shelf, the double nickel of Brian Moore Sr., Mr. Wednesday Night to the inside, the General in the 87, Andy Patton. Row 2 to the top shelf, the 79 of Dino, Dean Reynolds to the inside, the 23 of Bart, William Watson. And row 1 for heat race number 1 to the outside, the 007 of Sammy B, Sam Bachman, and starting on the pole, the 327 of Terry Walters. Let's see who we got. I haven't looked at the... Oh, we got Uncle Ron out here. Yeah, saying prayers for Dean. We got Megan out there. You guys heard Dean. He got on the podium this first time. You know Papa Reynolds out there. He's up there. I mean, he was up probably driving the car for him. I mean, you know, Dean will take some credit, but you know Papa probably put that one on the podium. Probably made those guys, you know, give it a little contact. Putting the son on the podium. Let's see what he can do to get that 79 up to P1 here. Green flag waves. Heat race number 1 is underway. 3 wide for the lead. Dean says, I want some of this. He's coming in trying to get in a mix. The 007 goes high and wide. 327 going to go up there. Shut the door. Dino gets a little kiss there from Putt Clay Christopherson. Sammy B gets the door slammed shut in his face. Meanwhile, Dino down on the bottom going to slide up. He moves up the racetrack. William Watson takes the point. He leads lap number 2. Contact behind. Terry Walters going to go around here. The 87. He gets a piece of it. Heavy damage for the General. He's going to pull down the racetrack. He gets into the 327. Tough break here. Car's going to keep rolling. We got Dino coming to the front here. He's battling, trying to get closer and closer to William Watson. Cross flag set, the wave. We're halfway. 4 left to play. Dino just going to tuck back in line. William Watson up front, going to let it ride. He sees 3 fingers in the air. 3 more trips around the Missouri Sun. Watson going to go high. That's Bachman in the back. 007 going to go up even higher this time. Through 3 and 4, he's going to rim ride, clips the wall. 2 fingers, 2 to go. William, he's got this thing wrapped up in the blanket, man. Just needs to keep it straight. 1 more trip around here at the Lucas Oil Speedway as the white flag waves. William, he's comfortable in the big block. Loves this machine. Final time through 3 and 4, and he is looking mean. He's going to win heat race number 1. William gets it done. Reynolds, Bachman, Moore, your top 4. Christopherson, Walters, and Patton round out your field. I don't know what it's waiting on here. Probably waiting on Andy Patton to come out of the pits if he wants to. There we go. Starting grid, heat race number 2. Row 4 to the inside all by himself in that 210. Barry Wallace, row 3. Oh, excuse me. Yawning a little bit there. Row 3 to the outside, the 280 of Jeff Sharp. To the inside, 21 of the Wild Child, Jonathan Tehaffigan. Row 2 to the outside, the 390 of, let's hear it for the Brew Crew, Mike Brewer. To the inside, the 099 of the Gears Unlimited machine of Billy Roberts. Row 1 for heat race number 2. To the outside, the 17 of the Hot Shoe, Shane Billings, and starting on the pole, the 147 of Michael Vecchio. I had a message that apparently somebody's coming over here to measure my driveway. That was a half hour ago, and nobody's over here measuring my driveway. It's a green flag, set the wave. Heat race number 2 is underway. Oh, that 099 going to lose it here. Billy Roberts. Not the start he wanted. Tehaffigan going to pay for it. They're back to the rear. Meanwhile, 3 wide for the lead. Shane Billings says you want it. You got to take it. He leads lap number 1. The 390 gets run up the hill by that 747 Michael Vecchio. He wants P2. He took it. The 390 going to work down to the bottom. He's going to slide up and take it. Mike Brewer. Welcome to P2. You want it? I'm telling you, I sound like a broken record right now, dang it. But if you want it, you got to take it. You've got to fight for it on a racetrack like this, and that's what we're seeing Brewer do. Jeff Sharp looking at the battle here for third. Scissors trying to cut his way down to the inside. Meanwhile, Tahafagin in the 99 here. Billy Roberts, they battle side by side. Tahafagin trying to slide up in front of Billy. He gets it done. 3 to go. A little bit of contact. 21 ramps up over the tires. Billy Roberts says, thank you. I'll cut back down underneath. Gives him a little shot here. Billy Roberts sees 2 fingers in the air. 2 more trips around. Can he hold off Mike Brewer? Not going to be easy. I don't know if he can. He's got 1 more lap to do it as that white flag waves. 1 more trip around to play. Brewer going to swing it in, but he can't get there. The Hustler, the 17, swinging it in. High and wide, the 17 does it 1 more time. He wins heat race number 2, followed by Brewer, Sharp, Vecchio, your top 4. Roberts, Tahafagin, and Barry Wallace round out the field. Third and final heat race here for your big block modifieds. Starting lineup looks a little something like this, rounding out the field. Row 4 to the inside, the 68 of Tom Atlas. Row 3 to the top shelf, the 38 of Adam Flieger. To the inside, the 16 of Matt Barber. Row 2 to the outside, the 075 of the Philly Flyer. Trevor Giroux to the inside, the 31 of B-Temp, Brandon Templeton. And row 1 for heat race number 3. Man, I keep getting yawns. To the outside, the 89 of Mason Hine. And starting on the pole, the 027 of Ryan Elsie. Steve King Foundation pace car set to pull off. 1 more trip around here for the boys before the boys go and play. I don't know who to watch here. This is for real a tough one. A really tough one. You could really, I mean, your winner could come from damn near any row. As the green flag waves, heat race number 3 is underway. Oh, the 16 trying to get a run. Meanwhile, Giroux gets to the outside. He's searching for P2 right away. Elsie trapped down on the bottom. Can Ryan Elsie squirm back to the inside? No, not now, not ever. Trevor Giroux beating on the drum on the top shelf, man. He gets it done up to P2. Barber works it to the inside. Can that 16 machine get it done? Can he flirt down against those touring tires? Get a little powder off one of the donuts here. How low can you go? See Templeton, he's going to go up and protect. Meanwhile, Barber going to swing it down, trying to get some jelly out of that sucker. Oh, man, could have got a little lower there through 1 and 2. Car didn't like that, didn't respond well with 3 to go. I just don't know if Barber can do it here in this big block. Seems like right now cars want to be up on the outside here. 2 laps to play. Mason Hine leads the way. That 89 is ripping, man. You see the 075. He just grabbed the backstretch wall, and that may have done it for him. About a half a second behind of this 89. Now 0.8. I mean, Mason Hine is gone. He is checked out. Good night. Final time through 3. Off of turns number 4. Checkered flag set to wave. Give it to Mason Hine. Giroux, Elsie, Barber, Templeton, Flieger, and Atlas rounds out the field. Stick around on the Coast to Coast Race Network.
Thank you to all of our sponsors.
We're back live on the Coast to Coast Racing Network, and it's almost time to go play in the clay for your expert insulation big block modifieds here on the Coast to Coast Racing Network. Let's get ready to take a look at your starting lineup. Rounding out the field, the 68 of Tom Atlas, row 10 to the top shelf, the 210 of Barry Wallace to the inside, the General in the 87 Andy Patton, row 9 to the outside, the 38 of Adam Flieger to the inside, the 21 of the Wild Child, Jonathan Tehaffagen. Row 8 to the top shelf, the 327 of Terry Walters to the inside, the 31 of B-Temp. Brendan Templeton, row 7 to the outside, the 099 of Billy Roberts to the inside, the 051 of Putt Putt, Clay Christopherson. Row 6 to the top shelf, the 16 of Matt Barber to the inside, the 147 of Michael Vecchio. Row 5 to the top shelf, the double nickel of Mr. Wednesday Night, Brian Moore Sr. to the inside, the 027 of Ryan Elsie. Row 4 to the outside, the 280 of Scissors, Jeff Sharp to the inside, the 007 of Sammy B. Sam Bachman. Row 3 to the outside, the 075 and the Philly Flyer, Trevor Giroux. To the inside, the 390 of Mike Brewer. Row 2 to the outside, that's 79 of Dino. Dean Reynolds to the inside, the 89 of Mason. Hit him with the Hein in row 1. For my final A main of the night, your expert installation big block modified A main to the outside, the 17 of Shane Billings, and starting on the pole, the 23 of Bart William Watson. As we take a look to that sky, the green flag is high. 30 laps to let him fly. Your A main is underway. Oh, 3 wide here for third. Here we go. Let him know. The 89 of Mason Hines shoved down in the middle. Dino to the outside. Mike Brewer down there on the bottom. Dino wising up there. Gonna play the odd man out here. Gonna get on the binders. Rolls back to 5th. William Watson still working, still trying to push for the lead. He's on the inside, 2 wide. He's got it at the line. Shane Billings has it here in the middle of the backstretch. Man, I would not want to be one of these cars. They're 7th, 8th, or 9th. I mean, you wouldn't be able to see a thing off the rear end of all these cars after the new update. You see all the dirt flying. I mean, you can't see nothing. Good night. I can see Shane Billings out front. He's your new leader. That, oh, man, contact. He gets into his teammate there, that 390. He doesn't get a caution. We stay green. That's crazy. But William Watson says, I'll take it. I'm your new leader. He leads that lap. Good night. Mason Hine hanging out third. Oh, the 051. He almost clips that inside touring tire. That wasn't good for him. He's going to lose a spot or two. He's got the Hophagen now rope in the outside. He's up 8 spots. I mean, he is clearly your hard charger. He is wrestling, man. He is on the move. I mean, he is hog tying those boys right now in that 21 machine. The 16 of Matt Barber, a little bit of contact there with the 28. He goes even higher, even wider around through 3 and 4. William Watson, he's the man out front, though. He leads the way. Coming to blackjack on the clock, 21 left to play. I mean, he is having it his way. Comfortable out front, but the 17 starting to reel him back in. Mr. Billings, he's having it his way now. But, oh, yellow flag gonna wave. We're under caution here. Brandon Templeton, Ryan Elsie involved in our first mishap of the night here. Let's see what happened. So you can see B-Temp, he's a little up the road. Elsie, I would think, is going to get sucked up in this, yeah, because he's the 27 machine, a couple cars back. So you see Templeton, he drives it in, he gets into the 51, and he tries to lock it up. He doesn't want to get anybody else involved, but Elsie nowhere to go. He sucks into it. Caution flag, gonna wait. William Watson, though, he's the man out front. Still, it's going to be interesting because we were right around that point. I mean, it's not. This isn't a shot at William. I don't think he would consider this a shot here when he goes back and watches it. But Billings is reeling him in. What does he do with it now? You know, does he change up his line? He goes to the outside here, so this is going to be interesting. Does Billings, you know, shoot the gap here through 1 and 2 on the inside? Can he take advantage of it? Maybe swing and get it done. My phone locked out, so of course Dirt Vision turned off. I'm mad. The green flag waves. We're back underway. William Watson with a good jump. Could he count it down there for Dino? Can Dino hike to the outside here for P2? This is a big move. Can Dino get it? Caution flag gonna wave. We're already back under caution. We're already back under caution here. And what happened? I believe Templeton and Adam Flieger. Let's see here. You guys were watching that. I'm not even kidding. That's what I get. See, that's what happens then when I have a stroke, you know. It times out. I open up Dirt Vision on my phone and I try to turn on the Outlaws race, and then I just forget about what happened. So Flieger drives it in there. Yeah, he just gets hit there by B-Temp. Caution flag gonna wave. B-Temp says that's gonna be the end of my day here. All right, I think we got her back up. Got her live. All right, good. All is good in the world. Green flag set the wave. Back underway. We've had 2 cautions. We'll be single file the rest of the way. Dino working down to the inside. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Hey, now we're 4 wide back towards the back. I mean, oh my God. How are we doing this, boys? Behave now. Dino with a big send. Oh, boy. The 89 of Mason Hine. Welcome to the show. Oh, he crosses up across the 79. Dino hooks it back underneath the 89 of Mason Hine. He goes back towards the back. Oh, no. We stay green, 16 to go for William Watson, and Mason Hine tows it back to the pits. He said, I've had enough. He has had a hard time out here, and he is done. As Shane Billings trying to reel back in that 23, and it has been the opposite of what I've said. You know, prior to about 2 cautions ago, where we was seeing William get a lot closer, we're seeing William get a lot smaller. That 23 machine is quick. He is bad fast right now. And that Wild Child in the 21, he is gone. Good night. As the 075 pulls off the racetrack, he's done. Dean trying to reel him back in. That 79 says, where are you going? I ain't done with you yet. I'm trying to fill up Podium Thursday here. What can the 79 do? Caution flag waves. The 027 going to go around here. Ryan Elsey brings out the caution flag. He's going to go down here and clip a tire, I'd imagine. With help of the 68 machine. Because that definitely was not Elsey's fault. Nothing he could do there. Had help from Atlas. Kind of jumped that cushion and came back down. I am wondering what's going on, though. Yeah, Ron, I was kind of wondering that same thing there with Brewer. I was wondering that same thing with Brewer. It didn't really make much sense. And hot laps are only now starting for the World of Outlaws. It's 8:30. That doesn't make much sense either. Green flag waves. We're back underway. It's going to be interesting here. Second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth. What's going to happen with these guys? Dino going to shop down low. We're coming to 10 to go. William Watson. I hate to be rude here to William. You know, we're going to show him a little bit on the camera. But he's got this thing locked up. I mean, he had walked out. Williams stinking the show up, man. He is gone. I mean, Matt Barber, he is coming here as of late. He is coming on strong, that 16 machine. Definitely coming on that 79, looking to tuck back down. Here he goes. He drove up over the edge, but Barber had already got him. Sent it in there. Dino up on the outside, 3 wide. The 51 down low. How low can you go? Putt. Oh, no! Contact. 3 cars, 4 cars down on the inside. And I don't really... We were towing that thing, but... Yeah, I guess the... Yeah, caution flag gonna wave there for Jeff Sharp, and... Well... We'll re-rack, restack. We'll try it again here. Pace car going to pull off here. William Watson should have under 10 to go. If this thing can stay green, he'd like to bring home a win here. Loves the big blocks. Can he go ahead and lock one up here? Green flag, set the wave. We're back underway. 6 laps left to play. Battle on for second here. Billings gonna have a little bit of company here. Never mind. Barber trying to take it off his hands here. He's gonna sneak under the 21. Can't do it just yet. He's got problem. The 51, man. I mean, they just look. One guy can't do it. Look, now the 007 says, fine, Clay, I'll look under you. If you can't get the pass done, I'll take a peek. And I mean, they're just going to war with each other. It is just one after another, peekaboo. But I can tell you one thing, William Watson, I mean, this guy is gone. Absolutely having it his way. 2 laps left to play, and that 23, man, he is in his own area code. Has checked out here in Missouri. Billings trying to check for P2. William Watson skating here to the white flag. He's got one more trip around. Can he bring home the win? Final time through 3 and 4. Checkered flag, set the wave. He's got it. And I think there was some contact for P2. Is Hoppigan gonna get it? Barber third. Putt fourth, and Sam Bachman rounds out the top 5. Let's go back. Let's see this white flag. I want to take a look at this. Get the 17 here, Matt Barber. Or I mean, Shane Billings. Yeah, he got fed one. He got fed one, to say the least. He probably won't be happy about that, but well, either way, we got our playtime in. We got a little bit of we got some fun in, as they say, and well, let's talk to our third place finisher here. Mr. Matt Barber. Let's get in the right Discord. Oh, Matt, long time no speak, brother. Back up the third, man. You had a little bit of help with this one. You know, you're just hanging around in fourth. You see a slide job get thrown there on that final lap, and well, you inherit P3. What was going through your head?
What was going through my head was that was not a very good slider at all, in my opinion. Shane just kind of got hip checked right off the track there, which sucks for him because he was having a good run. But what can you do sometimes? But yeah, I didn't expect a podium at all tonight. I was literally saying to the guys, I'm still not a huge fan of these big blocks. I'm still trying to get better with them, and just slowly. I don't know. I think I was mostly just kind of surviving through some stuff that was going on, and I ended up hitting Trevor Giroux on the backstretch because I was trying to watch everybody around me, and then I slid up as he had to run, and I clipped him. So I feel horrible about that. So sorry to Trevor. I feel bad, and a couple other times we were getting fender benders with everybody, just everybody getting tight, fighting for the same real estate. But I don't know. We ended up coming out with third place, and it was unexpected for sure. I didn't expect to be up here, so we'll take it.
Yeah, it seemed like to me, Matt, you know, I don't from watching you here over the years, you know, it's tough when we go into the big block because sometimes the racetrack, you know, can be beat up and sometimes it's fresh, and it seemed like tonight it wasn't as beat up, you know, as it can get. And as we got into the final 15, maybe even 10 laps, you know, the racetrack, it seemed like started to come your way, you know, that it started to widen up. It started to really give to the fact where like Tahafagin, you know, it seemed like the opposite. He's kind of good when the track is fresh, and it seems like as the track starts to widen out, the grip starts to go away, he starts to struggle. Is that kind of what you feel out there, you know, as the track starts to glass over, you know, you get a little bit better? Do you find that out there?
Sometimes, yes. I mean, very rarely in the big blocks, actually, which is uncharacteristic for me, especially for tonight. But I just kind of stuck it right on the top, and it ended up working pretty good near the end. I spent a lot of the race near the beginning and the middle, just kind of figuring out what I can do. And I was racing with Sam Bachman there for a bit, and I was watching him kind of dice around with guys, and I was trying to follow him. And then I was racing with Jeff Sharp for a little while, good racing, and got a bit of a run, then I'd lose it. It was just kind of just searching for everything, and ended up getting a good restart on the high side and stuck it up there and stayed up there, and it ended up working out pretty good, and it was pretty fast.
Well, yeah, man, I'd say, you know, you come in here, this is definitely one of those tracks where, you know, it can throw you a curveball. You never know what it's going to bring to you. And when you walk out of here with a first and a third, I mean, I'd say, you know, you can give it a check mark, man. That's a hell of a job, Matt. I mean, you came in here goal complete. Who you want to thank here on the first and third place tonight?
Well, I didn't even get first. Remember, Shaggy? I was close.
Oh, that's right. Second. That's right. See, dude, that's the damn stroke.
That's how close it was. It was such a good race.
That's the damn stroke. I want to give it to you. That's how close it was.
Yeah. No, it was a good race, but for sure, I always got to thank you, Shaggy, for the broadcast. Expert Insulation for sponsoring the big blocks. Tessier Mechanical. Tyler Bowman from Vertex Graphics, as always. He does all my designs. Of course, everybody watching, and I hope you enjoyed the races so far tonight.
Yeah, man, they were definitely good, but I don't know. I was thinking about getting out there and racing with you guys, but man, I'm see, and then I cursed. Dude, I'm tired, man. I don't think I'm up for it tonight. I think I just I got to go to bed. I work tomorrow. So I think I just have to chill. I think that's best for me tonight. But hell of a job,
Yeah,
Matt.
some you got to have some of those nights for sure.
Yeah. I think it's best that I just turn it off and unplug. I'm gonna go watch the World of Outlaws. They're racing for 150,000. That's what I care about tonight. So you
There
take it easy, Barber.
Yep, you too, Shaggy. Have a good night, buddy.
Matt Barber bringing home third. Now we get to bring up the wild child here, Mr. Jonathan Tahafajan. Here, Shaggy up in the booth, brother. You got a copy? Oh,
yes,
shit.
I do.
Let me do this right here. There we go. Sorry. I'm spacing, man. I'm getting tired. My brain, man, it's giving up on me. Up 15 spots, man. That is a heck of a run. Now, the 15th spot, that final spot, little bit of contact. I'm sure the 17, Shane Billings, not going to be happy with you, man. But do you have anything, you want to say about it? Any apologies? Anything to say?
100 million percent. The spotter said I was clear. I knew he had a hell of a run on the high side, and I said, "Hey, I'm just gonna try to shut it down. At least come out with a second place." It definitely did not work out, and Shane, I'm definitely sorry. And I don't know what to say. Spotter said clear. I figured I'd try to shut it down. I did see him up there. He had a hell of a run. He should be in my position right now. I should not be here.
Yeah, well, JT, it is first off, if every single driver in this league, we have all been in your position, and we've all done that same thing multiple times. So while it may sting, it definitely sucks. It's gonna sting. It's not any fun. But I mean, what was I gonna say there? Oh yeah, Billings. He can't, he'd be lying if he said he hasn't done it to anybody before too. So while he may be pissed at you in the moment, he's going to get over it. We'll live to race another day. That's what we all do around here. And, at the end of the day, you're on the podium, man. So you got to enjoy this one. And you're up, even if you don't get that P2, I mean, we're still up 15 spots there to third. I mean, you were quick tonight, and you had to go earn these things. A lot of green flag here with the big blocks. How are you doing it? Because I'm going to be honest with you, I was kind of snuck up towards the front, and all of a sudden, you sneak up there into sixth, and that's when we kind of catch you. I mean, how are you getting all those guys, brother? Because you were quick tonight.
Honestly, Shaggy, man, I just took a lot of knowledge from the 358. I did really help. I did very good. I don't know what the hell happened in that race. Somebody was high. We got, a little contact. Car was damaged, but we just finished out where we could. But I took all that knowledge, brought it here to the big blocks and tried to figure out, see if it's going to be the same, lanes, where we should go. But it definitely worked out great. And I did run, some of the same lines that I did in 358, and it really worked out.
Well, man, at the end of the day, you come in here, you can't get the win, but you get hard charger. And you end up finishing P2. I mean, that's a hell of a run there, Wild Child. Congratulations on the big run. You got anybody you want to thank on the P2?
Yeah, definitely. Dean Reynolds for even allowing me to even come in here. Big shout out to him. And it's, very sad about what he's going through with his dad. So definitely prayers out for him. But Stever's Garage, M&M Customs, Champions Racing, Phelps Cement Products, BizTech Bowling, Legends Racing, TVR Race Team, TFGRacing.com, JT Graphics, Ace Handyman, TVR Speed Shop, JC VGD, and most importantly, Shaggy, thank you for broadcasting this for us. Appreciate it.
Well, hey man, hell of a run. Congratulations on the P2. Race was full of cautions. If we could have got a caution there when you were in P2, you never know. You might have had a chance for the lead, but man, that's a good run, and well done tonight.
Thank you, sir.
The Wild Child bringing home P2, but now we get to bring up the belle of the ball here. This is somebody who used to be a teammate of mine and is definitely no stranger to the winner's circle. William Watson, brother. I mean, you took them to the effing whipping post. Congratulations, man. How's this one feel?
It feels good. Last season I didn't feel too fast in them, and then I missed a bunch of races because of softball and stuff and going to my daughter's softball and stuff. But I literally did not feel fast last season, so I really didn't put that much effort into it. But coming out here and doing what I just did tonight at the big box was great.
Well, pardon my French here, man, and I don't mean to shit on you a little bit, but you didn't look that fast there, for the first, I want to say 7 or 8 laps. And then I don't know what happened to you, man, but dude, you flicked the switch after that one caution, and brother, you turned it on. I mean, you were gone after that, I want to say second caution. I mean, that restart, brother, you were, I want to say it was 2 laps after the restart. You were already a second out in front of those guys. I mean, what was it? When did you decide to go? I mean, what turned this car on, man? Where did that come from?
Well, it wasn't until, so before the first caution, I was on bottom. So I was run down there and then finally got up in front of Shane and found that top in 1 and 2. Once it stuck, like, there's certain times where you get on the track and you feel it, like you're like, oh wow, So I found that and I was like, okay, I'm gonna start. If there's a caution comes out, I'm starting on top. So I started on the top, just did a normal restart, just at the cone I fired. So Shane had already, I heard him revving it up, so he got a good jump on the first one, but the second one I delayed it, and he jumped and then slowed down. So that's why that big gap came off the second one.
Well, William, dude, I mean, you really did, man. I mean, there aren't many times where, you almost, when you go back and watch this thing, I mean, you toyed with him, there for like the first 7 or 8 laps. I mean, you let, who was that? That was P2 early on. Shane Billings. I mean,
Yep.
he would kind of run you down there for about the first 5 or 6. And then, I mean, you pulled away from him so much so that Teoffagen, got the racing with him. And then, well, they had their little mix up behind you, but you were so far gone that it didn't matter what would have happened between those two, that you had this thing locked up. I mean, this was a hell of a run, William. And I mean, is this maybe what you needed to get the confidence back to go out here and run for another championship?
Oh yeah, for sure. Like this was a race to put me back in there, saying I still got. I changed a couple of things in my Phantom Labs and stuff, and it felt great. So I'm gonna stick with it. And so yeah, I mean, it gave me the confidence to go back at it. I'm gonna fight it hard. Hopefully, my daughter don't have no softball practices on Thursdays. So, but I still didn't feel like I was fast. I know I was gone, but like I was just telling Matt, 1 and 2 was great. I knew I was fast in 1 and 2, but 3 and 4, I couldn't tell what everybody else was doing, so I didn't feel like I was fast in 3 and 4. But I was like, I'm just going to keep doing what I'm doing.
Well, I'll tell you, not only were you fast, but you were way faster than those guys behind you, brother. This thing was a rocket ship. Congratulations on the big win, William. This was a long time coming, brother. Enjoy this thing. Who you want to thank?
Teammates at FTM, Swan Speed Shops, Super Performance, GripX.com, Dean at Dirt Car Series, Vortex Graphics for the wraps, Coast to Coast, and you for broadcasting as always.
Well, hell of a job, William. Go get them here in the Pro Late models. I am getting off. I am, my head hurts. I'm done for the night. You take it easy, brother.
All right, bud.
William Watson gets it done here in the big blocks. I'm not even going to bring in William, or I can't even think. I'm not even going to bring in Adam Flieger here to do what we normally do. I'm just going to throw out the commercial, and me and him can do it here on our own time. So you guys all behave. I'm leaving. We got Adam Flieger here for the rest of the night. I'm Zach Chapman with Shaggy TV, saying so long. Behave yourselves.
Thank you to all of our sponsors.
Precision is our language. Creativity is our weapon. And perfection is the only option. Your ride, your brand, your image, elevated to a level that can't be ignored. This isn't just a wrap, it's a revolution. Regal Wraps and Designs, where power meets style, and style becomes unforgettable. At Regal Wraps and Designs, we don't follow trends, we set them. Every line, every finish, every detail is built to dominate. From flawless vehicle wraps to bold custom designs, we take your vision and redefine it. Seamless statements, artful accents, hues of harmony. We are Regal Wraps and Designs.
Alrighty, we're just trying to get our overlays up and running, but I think after that we should be good to go. I don't know why they just shut off on me. Oh, I know why. Never mind.
Okay, Adam, qualifying time. Let's do our best. The pit speed limit is 30. Okay, going silent.
Sorry about that. That is my crew chief that I have behind the scenes. I don't know if you guys picked up on him or not. If you did, sorry. Qualifying is underway here as you got the 66 out there on track. I'm trying to, as we speak, get this overlay up and running. So we all know what's going on the track. There it goes. Okay. All right, working on my end. Now we'll see if we can get it on the streams, and there we go. Jonathan out there in his 21 machine, having a great run so far this season of Coast to Coast. Great runs last night. Had a hard charger last race, if I remember correctly, getting up there into second. It looks like everybody's got the qualifying time done there. Now we're going to get started at heat number 1. Who's ready to go for this tonight? Looks like we're only going to have one heat. Brian Dickens will start on pole with Mason Hine there in second, driving at number 89. Row number 2 to the inside, Canada, the 16. Matt Barber will start third. William Watson to his outside there, starting fourth, and the number 23. Row number 3 on that inside to 280. Jeff Sharp starts fifth tonight with the 099 of Billy Roberts starting sixth. Jacob Morris in the 411 starting in seventh tonight. Ryland Banks in the 76 starting in eighth. And rounding out your field is Clay Christopherson in the ninth position, driving the 051. Here we are, coming there off the corner. 8 laps the distance here in your heat. Down the back straightaway. Everybody lined up side by side. Sponsorship available here for the Pro Late models. Coast to Coast really would like to have some sponsors come aboard. You'll get your logo there on all the your logo and name announced throughout the broadcast. Here the Oakers are turning 1 and 2. Mason back to third, but he's going to run here to get around Hine. Can't quite get there. Hine takes the shot off the top of the side. Coming off of turn 4, 7 laps to go. Coming off of turn 2 now. Here comes William Watson. Looking to the inside of Barber. Jeff Sharp, he's back there in a fifth. Jacob Morris, he's in sixth. Billy Roberts hanging around there in seventh. Ryland Banks in the 76 on pit road. Clint Christopherson not taking the grid here. And we got Mason Hines still hanging on to second, right behind Brian Dickens and Matt Barber there in third. And they keep rolling down the back, or down the front straightaway here through 1 and 2. And everybody single file here tonight. 5 laps to go here for your heat race. Now 4 to go. They come across the line. Dickens has company from Mason Hine. Mason looking up there to the high side. Couldn't quite get there. William Watson back there in third. Just kind of hanging out for right now. Matt Barber there in fourth. Here comes Watson. He's going to slide in. Where did Hine go? Hine ended up falling back 2 spots there. As Barber got around him there as well. Barber coming back up into third. And they come off of turn 4, 2 laps to go. Brian Dickens out there in the front. Driving a 122. Watson there second. Matt Barber there third. Mason Hine back here in fourth. As they keep it rolling down through off of the back straightaway. Down through 1 and 2. Final lap for Brian Dickens as he works through turn 3 and 4. White checker flag. It's in front. Gets the win here for the heat race at Lucas Oil for your Pro Late models here this Thursday night. For Thursday Night Thunder of Coast to Coast Racing Network. Here bringing you it is Fleeger Farm TV on the pole. Oh, I'm sorry, I thought we only had 1 heat race. We actually got 2. Here is heat number 1 results. Brian Dickens getting that win. William Watson second. Matt Barber third. Mason Hine fourth. Jacob Morris there in fifth. Jeff Sharp sixth. Billy Roberts there in seventh. Ryland Banks in eighth. Clay Christopherson there in ninth. Your starting grid for heat number 2. Justin Haslett starting out there on pole in the 227 to his outside. The 027 on Brian Elsey. Here in third, Jonathan Tehophagen there in the number 21. Starting third, Trevor Guru in fourth in the 075. Row number 3, inside to 17. Shane Billings will roll off in fifth tonight with Mike Weed in the 066. Starting sixth. The 87, A&D Patton's going to start in seventh tonight with Donnie Badu, is that the Badu there in 8? I don't know if I'm saying that right. Hopefully I don't butcher that too bad. Let me know if I do, so we can fix that. Up the corner they come. Pro late models down here in corner number 1. Dice flies off a turn 2. Jonathan making a great shot down there on the bottom side underneath Ryan Elsey. Now he's trying to see if he can get at the lead as he slides it up the racetrack. Hold it down enough to give room for the 227. And they're off of 2. Heat number 2 down here off into 3. Jonathan now out there to the front. Shane Billings back here in second. Oslett falls back in the third. Now Billings, he's going to go and slide it on up there. Give a little bit of roughness there to the 21 of Jonathan. Coming there off corner number 3 and 4. Shane Billings out there to the lead. Here comes the 75T down there on the bottom side. Or what? Yeah, that is the 75T. There, Trevor Guru, who's out to the front now, getting around Shane Billings. Tight race there, off a turn 4, 5 laps to go. All these drivers really trying to dive it in there. The 227 really dove it in there. Slides up the racetrack there to the high side. There you see Brian Elsey there in a 5th position. Mike Weeda, Andy Patton back here a little farther through the pack. Trevor Guru out there in front, leading the way. Shane Billings and Jonathan fighting for that 2nd position. Shane's up there on the top side. Jonathan down there on the inside. Who's got that better run coming off turn 4? Right now it is that of Jonathan. Billings, though, hang on to the top side as they roll down through the back straightaway. Through the middle of the turn, Shane Billings hangs on there. Trevor Guru up there to the top side. But Jonathan, he's doing a great job down there on the bottom. Trevor Guru, half a lap to go to get the win here in heat number 2. Here through 3 and 4 for that 75T from Full Throttle Motorsports. Trevor Guru will take the win here for heat number 2. Your heat 2 results going to be coming in here in just a moment. Heat number 2 results. Trevor Guru getting that win. Jonathan Tohofajan there in 2nd. Shane Billings there 3rd. Justin Haslett there 4th. Brian Elsey there 5th. Mike Weeda at 6th. Tony Thibodeau there in 7th. Andy Patton in 8th. All right, we'll be back after a word from our sponsors. Don't go anywhere. Your main event coming up.
Thank you to all of our sponsors.
All right, here we are. Got the starting grid up here. There we got Brian Dickens starting on pole in the 122. Trevor Guru in the 075 starting second. Row number 2 inside the 23 of William Watson starts third. Jonathan Sahophagen there in a fourth. Matt Barber in fifth. Driving in number 16 starts fifth. Shane Billings there in the 17 starts sixth. Mason Hine in the 89 starts seventh. Justin Haslett there in the 227 starts eighth. Jake Forrest there in row number 5 inside the 411 starting ninth. Brian Elsie in the 027 there starting 10th. And 11, Jeff Stark in the number 280. The 066, Mike Weeda starts 12th tonight. 13 starts the 099, Billy Roberts there. And Donnie there to his outside in 14th in the 326. 15th, the 76, Ron Banks will be starting there as Andy Patton starts his outside in the 87. In 16th, Clay Gustafson rounds out your field in the 051. Now they come to the green flag, they're down and away. 30 laps the distance here tonight for your Thursday Night Thunder up off of corner number 2, down the back straightaway as they slide it on down here now out of the corner as they're side by side. You can see Jonathan trying to work his way up there to the front. Right now working underneath of Watson as a 3 wide. Barber down there on the inside. Watson ends up getting that great run there on the outside to get himself around Jonathan. Jonathan on the inside here. They work down the front straightaway. Big contact between Jonathan and Matt Barber. And now they work off a turn number 2. Higgins up there in front, leading the way. But company from that 75T. Trevor Guru down there. Great before. Going to get to the outside there of Guru. Jonathan, though, great run there for him. Down there on the inside. They work there through turn 3 and 4. The corner. Morris there. Or Justin Havlet, sorry. Back there in tenth. Eddie Watson there hanging on to third as Jonathan got around him. Now sets his sights on Brian Dickens, who's out there in the front. We got a few heavy hitters here tonight. Trevor Guru gonna have to find his groove here that he had there in Heat 1. Your Heat winner starting on pole, I believe I have it correct. Maybe not. Brian Dickens started on pole, sorry. Brian Dickens got the great finish there in Heat number 1. Trevor Guru had Heat number 2, so that's why he's starting there started there in second outside pole, I believe. That's how I believe it ended up. Take a quick look here and make sure I have the incorrect, as Trevor Guru did get Heat number 2. And Brian Dickens had Heat number 1, so yeah, they were your front row, but Trevor Guru falls back here through the pack as Jonathan, Watson, and Barber all battle there in front of them. Up there now off of the corner, Jonathan getting a great run down there on the bottom side. Down there against them tires. You don't want to hit them tires, but that seems to be where the quick line can be if you can sneak that car down there as close as you can to them infield tires. He gets up there side by side down through turn 1 and 2. 19 laps to go as Jonathan and Brian Dickens battle it out there at the front. Watson back there in third, watching this all unfold there in front of him. Trevor Guru now working underneath of a Barber. If he can get the nose there, can't quite. As he's up there on the top side of 1 and 2. Maybe a little bit high there. We'll see here how that plays out for him. They're now working off of turn number 4. Out across the stripe, 17 laps to go. Here for Brian Dickens as he leads the way out there in the front. Brian Dickens might have his hands full here with Jonathan right there underneath him now. Got another run coming at him as it come there off turn number 4. Jonathan once again down to the bottom side. Really hugging that inside line. Up there now off of turn 2. Jonathan there working on the bottom. Brian Dickens on the top side. Watson watching all this unfold in front of him as they work through turn 1 and 2. Dickens up there on the high side. Jonathan getting a great run there through 1 and 2, but couldn't quite get the run he needed to outbeat that run off of 2 from that outside line. There you see them side by side once again. Dickens sliding through turn 1 and 2. And now Jonathan can clear them as they work here into 3 and 4. And they hang on to it. Dick ends up into the outside wall after getting into the back. Jonathan, take a look at it here on the pole instant replay. There you see him up there on the top side of the racetrack, working there through turn 3 and 4, and just ends up there into the outside barrier, and I actually think he gets hooked up there. iRacing Wall reaching out and hooking him so he couldn't even get off if he tried. Billy Roberts back there in 10th now. William Watson sitting on 2nd. Matt Barber there 3rd. Trevor Guru there in 4th. There you see Shane Billings down there on the inside this time with Jacob Morris, who is outside. Going to get lined back up here and get ready to go. Lights are off. Pace car pulls off. Hands the control over to Jonathan. There, side by side, working down there out of the front stretch in through turn 3 and 4. Green flag is out there, down and away. Come down in the corner, number 1 and 2. Watson out there on the high side. Guru there on the high side as well, trying to get around Barber. Will do so there on that high side as Barber fights on the bottom side. Here comes that 411 though through the middle of the racetrack of Jacob Morris. There to his inside is the 17 of Shane Billings. Mason Hine down there on the bottom as he works there now up off the corner through turn 3 and 4. The 99 Robert up there on the top side. The 28 there, or the 280 of Jim Sharp, working through the middle with Roberts there above him. Hazlitt looking underneath. 11 laps to go. Here they work through turn 3 and 4, coming around to make it 10 laps to go here at Lucas Oil here tonight. Down there on the bottom side, Jonathan Tehofagen staying strong. Hitting his marks down there on the bottom as Watson's up there on the top side. Guru back to the bottom, trying to see if he can get around Watson down there on the bottom side. Taking some cues there from Jonathan. Nobody's been able to catch Jonathan here the last couple of laps as we got drivers all over the place, bouncing in and out back here into position. There you see the 326 there of Donnie. Donnie working there. Now we got a caution here for the second time. This time with Jacob Morris and Shane Billings. And the 41 is upside down. Coming there off the corner. The corner 1 and 2. Jonathan down there on the bottom side. Watson up there to the high side. Trevor Guru there in 3rd. Matt Barber 4th. Keep it sliding there. You see Mason Hine down there in the bottom. Gets into the bottom tire. And work there off the corner. Jonathan there on the bottom side, working that bottom groove. Big work there now through turn 3 and 4, 7 laps to go. Watson trying to get up there to the 21. Jonathan, Trevor Garew's there in 3rd. Matt Barber in 4th. Mason Hine there 5th. Keep it rolling there out of the turn number 2. There comes Barber trying to get a run here. Couldn't quite get it done. Jeff Sharp hanging strong here in 6th. Billy Roberts there in 7th. As they work down that back straightaway, you see Watson up there to the top side. Jonathan there on the bottom side, but where he's strongest all night long here. Down there against them infield tires as they now work off of turn number 2. Down the back straightaway into 3 and 4. Trevor Carew out here in 3rd. Watson still hangs on to that top side where he feels most comfortable. 3 laps to go here at Lucas Oil for your pro late models here tonight. Waiting on a sponsor for these guys. Definitely would appreciate it. If you're interested in talking to C2C about, or Coach Coast about sponsorship opportunities, you can find them at C2CRL.com. Again, that is C2CRL.com. And that is the number 2, folks. The number 2. So C, number 2, not spelled out, number 2, CRL RL.com. Jonathan still out there. No, he's up there into the high stuff. He'll end up there after he takes the win here tonight at Lucas Oil. Great run there by Jonathan to bring home the checker flag. We'll go ahead back here and watch the white flag lap. Yeah, I got distracted here for a moment with something else, apparently. I see Jonathan down there on the bottom side coming here to the white flag. Watson there on the high side, going to try to make it run. Jonathan hangs tough down there on the bottom side, up off the corner. Stay strong once again. Turn number 4. Watson brings a run, but can't quite get there. Jonathan's going to hold him off, and it's going to be Jonathan for that victory here at Lucas Oil tonight in the number 21 Pro Late Model. Your results are gonna be coming right up. Jonathan Hoffagen there getting that win. William Watson 2nd. Trevor Carew there in 3rd. Matt Barber in 4th. Mason Hine there 5th. Jeff Sharp finishes 6th tonight. 7th going to Billy Roberts. Mike Weeda 8th. Brian Elsie there in 9th. Ryland Banks 10th. Donnie there in 11th. Justin Hathlet there in 12th. Shane Billings there 13th. Jacob Moore there 14th. Brian Dickens 15th. Andy Patton 16th. Blake Christopherson there in 17th. 18th going to go. Well, I guess that's it. There are 17 drivers here tonight. So that is your field. We will get with your winners now. Starting with 3rd place, I believe, Trevor Carew. Yeah. Carew, Watson, and Jonathan. Good evening here, Trevor. How's it going?
Good, you?
Going pretty good. Just trying to check on one thing here to see if we got audio from your end.
Hello, hello?
Yep, we got you. Good. All right. Last night, apparently, I missed the driver interviews, which is terrible.
Oh, yeah, that's not good.
I was having conversations with myself.
Yeah.
So the broadcast, people only got half of the conversation. Great run there tonight here at Lucas Oil for that Full Throttle Motorsports 75T. Kind of take us through what you think of your night here tonight.
That was all right, man. I kind of threw it away there, trying to throw a slider on Brian. I had to get on the brakes real hard, and from stop myself from hitting a tire, and felt like if I could have got out past him into the clean air, I maybe could have won it. I don't know. It's hard to say. Jonathan was pretty fast, but I felt really good. Definitely felt like one of the faster cars on the track. And once you get into clean air, who knows what can happen? But shoulda, coulda, woulda, right? Made too many mistakes. After that, that mistake, kept jumping the berm, and when you jump the berm, it just goes flat, and you just lose so much time. Did that a few times. Was able to regroup, come back and finish third. I mean, it's not a win. It's not what I want, but we'll take a podium.
Well, I mean, Jonathan, he's going to be a tough one to beat this season, I think. I mean, he's come out here and really put down some laps these last 2 nights.
Yeah, he's good, man. He just said that he thought he sucked in the late models, then comes out here and wins, and said he's going to come run more often. So yeah, I mean, that's good. More competition is great for everybody, for the league, for all the drivers. So that's definitely what we want. And yeah.
Well, great job there, Trevor. You got sponsor shout outs, people you want to thank for getting third place tonight?
Yeah, just thank all the guys at FTM, everybody at Coast to Coast. Congrats to Jonathan on the win, Bart second. GG Drywall Services, Expert Installation, Dean Reynolds Super Dirt Car Series, Vertex Graphics for the new wrap. Yeah, I think that's about it. Thank you, Flieger, for broadcasting. Yeah, I think that's about it.
All righty, well, congrats there, Trevor, and we'll see you next week, hopefully.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
All right, enjoy your weekend.
You too, thanks.
That's Trevor Guru. That's your third place finisher. Now we'll get with second place finisher, William Watson. Good evening there, William. How's it going?
Good about you, bud.
It's going well. Kind of take us through, what was it like trying to chase Jonathan down tonight?
It was tough. Track was actually kind of racy, even with it being slick like it was. It was tough. I couldn't figure it out. I kept trying slider in 1 and 2, and then I tried top in 1 and 2, and then I couldn't tell which one was faster. And then 3 and 4, I felt like the middle was the fastest. But then about after that last restart, about 2 or 3 laps after the last restart, I went top, and I was like, I should have been doing this for like 5 laps ago. Like, I started gaining ground. So I mean, it's all about finding the line. But he ran a great race there, and hats off to him. You know, he held his own. He said he didn't feel like he was too hot in these, and he won a race. So I mean, he needs to come around, stick around, and keep racing.
Well, do you think he did? I honestly think he did really well with that bottom line, because that seems to be a hard line to hit for driver.
Yeah, especially in these cars like the push, when you go into the corner and stuff like that, you really got to throw it in there, and then but you also don't want to do that when it's slick down there, because you'll overthrow it. So yes, the bottom is definitely a hard line to run, especially keeping momentum up. But he did a great job.
Well, you did a great job yourself here tonight, keeping it clean, keeping it out of the wall, and got yourself a second place finish here tonight.
Yeah.
You got sponsor shout outs, people you want to thank for getting that second place finish tonight.
Yeah, as always, Team Net 8, FDM, Spawn Speed Shops, Depot Performance, ScriptPacks.com, Dan Dirt Car Series, Vortex Graphics for Wraps, Shaggy TV, and you for broadcasting as well.
Alrighty, great job there, William, and hopefully we'll see you back here, and this gives you a good start to the season.
Yeah, hopefully I can bring it back home.
We'll see how it plays out. And it's always tough here.
Oh, yeah.
Have yourself a great night.
You too, bud.
All right, that was William Watson. Now we'll get with Jonathan. Good evening there, Jonathan. How's it going?
How's it going, Flieger?
Well, man, what a night of racing it was for you.
I can't tell you how I feel. It's my first win in coast to coast, and I am freaking ecstatic. And I'm definitely not the late model guy. I have been practicing But I definitely thought I had to win in the 358 or big block. But hey, I come to the the pros, and damn, I feel happy.
We did a great run here in the Pro Late Models. I didn't see anybody hooking that bottom as well as you were.
I was in the TVR Discord over here, and I got my son, a couple other teammates, telling me what's going on, where to run, and they told me hug that bottom, so I just stuck with my gut and listened to them, and big shout out to those guys for spotting me. I appreciate it.
Well, they did a great job getting you around the track. I mean, getting that win here is not an easy feat at Coast to Coast.
It's definitely not. Those FTM guys, Dean Reynolds, his group, they are the boys. They are the guys to beat here, and my heart is definitely down south right now with a lot of joy.
Well, great job there for you, Jonathan, and hopefully this gets you turned into coming back weekly for the Pro Late Model.
Oh, I'm definitely going to be back here, 100%.
Alrighty, congrats. You got sponsor shout-outs, people you want to thank for getting that victory?
Oh, yeah, definitely. I got to give a big shout out to Dean Reynolds, for even allowing me to come here and even racing with all these fast guys. And a shout out to everybody that races this league and, helps put it on. But Stever's Garage, M&M Customs, Champions Racing, Phelps Cement Products, BizTech Bowling, Legends Racing, TVR Race Team, TFCRacing.com, JT Graphics, Ace Handyman, TVR Speed Shop, JC, VGD, and, Flieger. Thank you so much for broadcasting this.
My pleasure. And like I said, I think I might have talked to you last night too, but I can't remember.
Yes, sir, you did. Yeah.
Yeah, unfortunately, the broadcast people only got half of that conversation.
Nah, it's okay. You still do great what you do. You and Shaggy.
Well, we made sure we had it fixed for tonight. That's why we always go back and watch so we know what we have to improve on.
That's right. We all make mistakes. I made a couple here tonight.
So great job there, Jonathan. Hopefully you have a great weekend, and we'll see you back next week, hopefully.
You too. Thank you. I will be here.
All right. That was Jonathan, your winner here tonight. Thank you all for coming out to the Coast to Coast Racing Network. We're going to call it here tonight. Thanks again for everyone that came out to watch. And we'll be back next week with more Coast to Coast Racing Network action. If you're over at Flieger Farm TV watching, Flieger Farm TV will be live tomorrow night with SRA, bringing you some more oval action on a Friday night. This time, asphalt, as Friday night usually is here for Flieger Farm TV. Thank you again, and have yourself a great night. Good night.
Yes.